make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Ohio Bobcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game to see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And look, he's going to take a shot right away.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
So second down after the incompletion. Drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and then come up with the first sack of the game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? On the run, going to heave it downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. First and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Trying to extend the play. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Black. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. They bring it down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength. So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Play action here on first down. And he can't escape. It's a sack to the defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The sack makes it second down and forever. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's swarmed by the defense.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. We'll see more positive yards after the catch here.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The Scarlet Knights with first and 10 here. They'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Can he reach the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Bringing it out, it's McLeod. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Ohio offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. First play of the drive, going to the right. And the ball on the ground. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Oh, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver. The offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
Back behind the quarterback line in pistol. There's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Here's what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hunt. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
Or snap to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space. space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down, out of the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. And he's got it. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And that run produces a decent gain. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some open field ahead. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Being set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Ohio offense back out there now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Lets it fly to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Off-play action. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws to the tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers, you play a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback escapes the pocket, and he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Ohio offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. They bounce back here.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Grab near the sticks. It's Wood. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs. Defense comes down with it.
And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Oh, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Who cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Ohio offense back out there now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Looking for some space. It's Hunt. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Bobcats pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Scarlet Knights will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for bigger.
Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
The Bobcats look to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he'll drop back here on third down, looking for his big tight end. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Direct snap to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio. Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. Quarterback drops back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field.
42 Spider. 4-2 Smoke Train.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Easy.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Running back has it on the screen now. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Ready,
New center down to the offense. First and 10.
29 Philly.
They're going to run it here. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter?
On the
Offense
set.
getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Moves.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
Here they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Bring it.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the clock's got to stay in bounds because remember, the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Rutgers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Ohio offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Slide, 22.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Hunt. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, what the heck was that all about? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Hunt. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The quarterback keeps it on the option.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative